first question, actually wait for it to pop back in.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It was actually perfect time. We were just about to start, so.
Well, you're the only person in my life ever to say perfect timing. I just wanted to hear it once, even if it's not true.
No. Okay, so how do you feel about the judge dropping this case?
Hurt, devastated, angry, upset, but I already knew what the outcome was going to be from when we was in court. It wasn't no surprise to me.
I'm feeling disappointed. I'm really feeling disappointed that the justice system has failed us.
A lot of emotions right now. Probably just running through your mind, just a lot going on.
Yes.
Yeah. Why were you hoping that this did go to trial?
The reason why I was hoping it would go to trial because I want the world to know that we are fighters and this could happen to anybody's child. And the person, and he is just a person, should be accountable for what they do.
And you feeling like he's not being held accountable?
You know, he didn't get no kind of punishment. He just didn't get anything. It was giving them the okay that they can continue doing this.
And how does that make you feel?
Really disappointed. I can't stay above the law.
Yeah, from day one, this guy was treated like he was a hero. From the PR bond they gave him to unsuspending him for 1 day so he can retire and get his benefits. It's just, he's just been getting rewarded ever since. I just don't understand.
So you feel like his position, played a huge factor in all of this?
Yeah, definitely his position.
It did play a position. It did. Everything, officers get away with everything. It's just simple as that.
And you probably just want to know why that is.
Yeah. I really do want to know why the officers get away with everything. Because as I said, my son was not a threat. My son was running away. And if you're running away from something you don't expect, they don't even treat an animal like this.
I want to touch on that further. Your son was unarmed.
Yes. He was very unarmed.
So how do you feel about that, knowing that he was unarmed and that Keely then hit and killed someone who didn't even have a weapon on him?
Man, I feel crazy. This should be just, I don't understand how my feelings, I got a lot of feelings and emotions towards this. With my son being unarmed and running away, he wasn't a threat to anyone. He just ran, and they tried to say, well, he could have got in a Burger King, he could have did this and this and this. My son ran across millions of people that was in that area. He could have went into Subway, he could have went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, he could have went into the gas station, but because they killed him at Burger King, they tried to say he was trying to run into Burger King and take hostage. What was he gonna do, get a spatula? It didn't make any sense to me. My son was not a threat to nobody. If he's running away from you, he's not a threat. If we run away from any police officer and you hear it over and over again, that they shouldn't have ran. I have seen and I have heard people that don't run still get killed. And it's just as crazy because I seen a black man I haven't seen, but I seen on the video that a black man was sitting in his car and his daughter was in the back seat. And the officer killed him in the car, and all he was doing was reaching for his register. And he didn't run, but he got killed. The lady that was in the house had to put the pot down. She got killed. None of these people ran, but they got killed. So it doesn't matter if we run or we don't run. It's just we got a target on our back. And they're just gonna kill us because we not compliant. I just seen a video with an officer trying to pick a young boy up and body slam him. He didn't do anything for you to pick him up off his feet. He didn't, in the video, you didn't see him hit him until after the fact. It's just crazy.
Is this okay, this microphone? Is this picking up all right? Yes. Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
You know, you brought up race. Do you think this is a race issue?
Most definitely. That's the number one thing is race. If you're black, they got a right to kill you, no matter what if you're unarmed or whatever. It's if you're black, they got a right to kill you and get away with it.
Did you want to add to that?
Most likely, yeah. I haven't seen anybody that's not black or brown against the police that actually want anything. And they always say it's money, it's a silver, it's this. Us black people don't really care too much about money. We care about justice. And if this is what we gotta do, fight for money or whatever, okay, but that still don't bring our child back. That's blood money.
By not getting a trial, what message does this send to the community, good or bad?
It's sent a bad message because now we're knowing that the police officers can do whatever they want to, and we got to be on guard 24 hours a day. And that's not good for us, that we got to stay on guard. We got to watch what we do, what we say, how we move. What kind of life is that?
We actually got to protect ourselves against the police now, because they're not going to protect us. So
they ain't served to protect us. They serve to protect the rich.
It's us against them.
Not the middle class, not the poor, just the rich.
What do you have to say about the justice system and how it treats officers?
What can you say about them besides them being losers? There's nothing more you can say. I just feel that if you are a police officer and you're not for the community, maybe you need to go back to the community that you're at and protect them, because we don't need you over here to kill us.
And you feel like it's unfair treatment of these police officers? You feel like they're getting the upper hand in these criminal cases?
Yeah. They come from, I don't know where they come from, but when they come over here and come in our community. They don't get to know us. They just come in our community and say, okay, we got another one that we can kill.
And just off of that, what do you have to say about police brutality in this day and age?
Man, I never thought I would have to live to see it, but I'm living to see that police do what they want to. They hurt us. I never thought I was going to have to play this role. I never thought I was going to have to be in this fight. But I guess God, this is what God wanted me to do. This is my purpose, to fight for everybody, to keep fighting.
Maybe that's the good in all of this. I know it's hard to see the good, but that might be the good. This comes on the heels of the Sure case as well.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to say in relation to that case, to your son's case?
That the officer got off once again, and this time when this case first started, it was me and Riley. They let Riley go and then charge the officer for mine. Now it's me and Patrick. They let both of the cases drop, and they back to back. This is within 1 year of all the cases being dropped back to back. And how is that possible? I can't even imagine. How do all the officers get off for killing all these people?
Right. If Keely was here with you today, what would you say to him?
I'm gonna let Van handle this one.
Oh.
This thing.
Oh, we can wait then.
Okay.
Or do you want? We can. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead?
There wouldn't be no words. That's how I feel. Took mine, so. wouldn't be no words for me.
What is the hardest part of this all and losing your son?
I never get to see him again. Just hard, just memories of him. Never get to hear his voice. Never get to see him play with his kids. Just a sad time.
How many kids did he have?
2 little boys. And yeah, this is very hard. As he said, we can't do what we used to do, family trips and just being alive. But since this episode have taken place, I keep saying to myself, I'm gonna live, but you know what? I'm not afraid to die no more. I'm more afraid to live, because every day you never know when it's your time with the police.
What message do you want to put out to the community? I know you brought up how you hope that something good can come of this, that you fight for justice not only for your son, but other cases like him. I guess just as an advocate in that sense, what message do you want to project out into your community?
I want my community to be safe. Just pay attention to your surroundings, because at this point the police are targeting us, and they getting so bad at it that they don't care if you jaywalk, they don't care if you litter, they don't care anything. They're not trying to get to know us. They're taking the power that they got and they're using it to destroy us.
And so, you feel like they're being let off for it?
Yep, when they letting it be off for it, it doesn't matter what it is. So you just got to be careful at everything. And it's not pulling a race card, it's pulling the community against the police.
What are your next steps following this decision? What kind of, where do you go from here?
I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep making noise. No justice, no peace. I'm just gonna keep going. Samuel had a really fighting family, and we fight all the way to the end, and even at the end we still fight. As I told you, I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid to live. So I'm going to continue fighting for my child. I'm going to continue posting on my child. I'm going to continue telling Brian Keely that he's a loser, that I can't see how you sleep at night knowing that you killed a person. I'm going to continue doing it, and I don't care how nobody feel or whatever. And as I continue fighting, I know the police is going to continue coming after me, because they have pulled me over plenty of times for no reasons, and they don't give me no tickets. They just let me go, pull me over, let me go. So I'm just going to continue fighting. I will be that target.
Thank you both. Did you want to say anything else, or?
I just ask that Dana Nissel step up and do what's right, so we get justice, but we deserve it. My son deserved it, 'cause he didn't deserve his eye like that. He's supposed to be here with us.
Thank you both so much. Really appreciate it. Strong words. Thank you. Yeah.